Hi guys, my name is Nihal. Today we're going to talk about food chains. Food chains are chains, so. Look, this is a food chain. There's a producer, which means it's a plant. It's like a plant. It's a plant, and there is a primary consumer, which eats the plant like a deer, and then, if I want to mention the safari, there's going to be a secondary consumer. That's going to be a lion. That's a food chain. There's a lot of food chains. But this is the thing. Energy moves to another organism to another one. Every living thing needs energy. Energy for plants is the sun. So it's called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis allows them to get energy, get food. Plants make their own foods out there. We don't make our foods. We have to eat our foods. Just like deer and lions. But now we're gonna talk about another food chain. A hare. Nah, just kidding. It always has to. Everything started from the sun. Yeah, even our life. It's all started from the sun. So the sun gives energy for the plants, and then after that, the deer gets its energy, and then the lion gets its energy. That's what I mentioned. Organism to another organism. Energy. Let's talk about food webs as well. Food webs are multiple food chains combined. What I mean combined is that there's a lot of food chains mixed together. So it starts off with some producers, and it starts off with the sun, producers, primary consumers, and then secondary consumers. So it starts off with the sun. Now the grass, it can be eaten by the deer or a grasshopper. That grasshopper is eaten by the meerkat, and that meerkat is eaten by an eagle. And that scorpion, which eats the deer. No, it doesn't eat deers, I don't think. It eats, and and the meerkat eats scorpions. And then right after it dies, there's decomposers like dung beetles, one of the most strongest animals in the entire earth. Really strong. If you try to crush it, it's really hard. Its weight is really small, but it can withstand almost anything, even a truck driving through it. That's crazy. That for a beetle, that is crazy. And then after that, there's going to be multiple food chains, and then the deer could be eaten by a lion. The lion is a top of the food chain as the safari, so it really doesn't have any enemies. Well, elephants are kind of their enemies because when they attack, elephants have really big feet. So when they stomp, it might injure a lion. So that's what I would call like a enemy, kind of. Now let's get back. Food chains and food webs. If you want, there is a game in BrainPop which allows you to it's like a food chain game. So it's like a food web game. Now, if you want me to give another example for a food web, and the food chain. Here, I'm going to do the food chain first. Grass, tree, anything, and then a rabbit. Okay. And then a fox. A fox eats the rabbit. That's a simple food chain. But I have to also include the decomposer. Let me make the decomposer mushrooms. Because there's going to be a skeleton left over, and mushrooms, like, decompose it. Mushrooms are decomposers. And they're yummy. The dung beetle fact is so cool. If you like that fact, like the video. No, there is a food chain everywhere. I mean, a food web everywhere and a food chain. Now I really can't see any animals because it's raining outside. And now another food web. It's gonna be like a. Let me think of a food web. Okay, I got it. There is gonna be there's gonna be the sun, of course, a producer, and I'm gonna list you the animals. A bison eats the plants, then a hawk eats the bison, or a lion. Hawks also eat bisons too. Yeah, okay. So then a lion might eat a bison, and then the decomposer is gonna be like a dung beetle or a vulture. That's a really basic food chain. A food web. That's a really basic food chain. Food web. So, I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe. Bye.